What's up everyone? So today's tutorial is to show you how to get access to these reflector lights. We have a product that will allow you to turn these reflector lights into actual turn and brake signals. To do so, you need to remove these tail lights, and in the next 20 or so minutes I'm going to show you how to do so. Alright, so the kit comes with what you call a Y harness. It connects to your tail light and it extends down. There's two connectors, and it's intended to connect to a combination of this light and also the bottom middle light, which we're not going to be replacing. So to access this interior slot, the tools that you'll need is you'll need to pop off these little caps here. We'll get a trim removal tool. Just pop them off and click right in and out. Set these aside. Get a power tool. And then you need to take out these bolts. These are, I want to say, last time I checked, these are like 8 millimeters. I'll confirm it right now. So they are 8 millimeters. So I'm going to go ahead and plug these into my 8 millimeter socket. So 8 millimeter. Go ahead and put this in, get my power tool. I'm going to remove the bolts. Set these aside. So the bolts are now removed. And now it's just to take this off. And the technique that I would advocate is try to get your hands in on the top of this part, this little rubber, and just pull and push. You can use this for leverage, and you can just lift, pull. Once you get a little bit out, you can see it's coming out. Again, you want to just continue to apply pressure, and it comes off like such. I'm going to go ahead and release the connectors. So to release the connector, you basically go ahead and pinch and remove, and this comes off. You do the same thing on both sides. So if you can come down a little closer, I'm gonna lower my camera and zoom in. You'll see that the little socket the little connectors plug into these little holes. 1, 2, and 3. So you're basically just pulling them out. I actually already connected the harness in here. So I connected the harness, and so I take the original here, and then I plug in the harness that comes with the kit with it. So there's now a female that connects back to the original headlights. And so that's how you remove this side. And then now we're going to go ahead and focus on how to take off those lights there. And so before we go underneath the car, just kind of want to show you how it works once they're taken off. So this is what it looks like right now in your car. It has two methodologies that it clamps into. There is these clamp here, which you pinch and you pull out. And there's actually a little tiny nut on this side that screws in. So you have to get underneath the car to unscrew this off. And this comes off simply by pinching and pulling. To get access to that particular side, you do have to take off your bottom panel, and we'll show that now. So now I have to go ahead and take off this right here. You want to take off all these little bolts, and it extends all the way to the back. So make sure your car is lifted. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can prop this like this. And then just go do the whole thing.
Alright, so this is where you remove the nut with a 10mm. Sorry for the loss in audio, but rest assured I'm going to go ahead and slow it down and point right there. You're going to insert an extended tool so you can reach this area and loosen that nut, and then you're going to pinch the two prongs from the reflector and then push out. You also note that I am pointing right next to the connectors that you will need to connect from the harness. And the connector harness, one will be used and one will not. The connectors are fairly obvious which one you will be using, so that should not be an issue.
So I'm gonna go ahead and try to pop it from the inside. Everything is loosened up. It's just a clip, like I said here. Once you clip and pinch, it'll pop right out. And I don't want to drop it, so it's loose. As you can see, push it out, this little knob, and there you go. So what I was going to show you is on the back side. This is what I was telling you about. The screw, it screws in like this. So you're basically screwing this out. This is how you take it out. Just gonna pop it back in for now. Because I was just showing how it's done. Then I'm gonna quickly do the other one on this side. Check this out. Let's go in there and remove the other one. Hello. It's loose. Just connect the wire. have a pinch, and comes out like so. It's the same way when you're taking off the actual one. Just showing that it's done. So I'm just gonna take apart all the other lights. In this instance, I think I'm just gonna take apart one of the lights. Maybe this one. Well, actually I'll take apart this one, because this one is not connected at the moment. So this is that Y harness that I was telling you about. So just showing you the reverse steps basically, and then I'm gonna plug back basically everything right now, and that's how you take everything apart, and then you just reassemble.